Welcome along then to the magnificent Suzuka International Circuit, a stone's throw away from Issa Bay in the beautiful Japanese countryside. What surprises lie in wait for us today in the Japanese Grand Prix? 18 corners make up a lap of the incredible figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit, with 10 to the right and 8 to the left, for a distance of 3.6 miles. Average lap speeds around here are fairly quick. If it stays dry, then expect somewhere in the region of 136 miles per hour. Anthony Davidson also joins me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about Mercedes. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Norris, Perez, Albon, Ricciardo and Lance Stroll, Gasly, Fiat, Esteban Ocon, Oldtimer, Magnussen, Raikkonen, Romain Grosjean and Antonio Giovinazzi, Aitken, Sainz, Russell and Nicholas Latifi. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So hi guys, how are we doing? Welcome to round 18.
The team are expecting a lot after your podium last race. Concentrate on getting into the points and push on from there.
Yeah, thanks for that. So yeah, welcome. Round 18 of the F1 2020 Championship, racing for Good Chip Racing. And for anyone that's seen the last episode, which was Russia, yeah, watch it back. Clues in the title, heartbreak. We were quite unlucky there, but points nevertheless. So we come here to Japan, and not one of my favourite tracks, I must admit. We've qualified P14. It was actually 15, but Carlos Sainz had a grid penalty, so that sort of took us up another place on the grid. We are battling the Ferraris in the championship, but it's going to be quite a difficult task with Leclerc and Vettel both being in the top 6, I think. So if we can get any sort of points today, that would be ideal. Jack Aitken's in 19th. So we'll go to the strategy, and yeah, simple one stop. Start on the soft, end on the hard. I think I've got enough racecraft to get round 18 laps of Suzuka on the hard tyre. It's just a case of keeping out of trouble, and yeah, almost like a damage limitation kind of race for this one. I'd love to be able to score some points and not fall too far back. Maybe hope for a failure or, you know, a late safety car that could really help us out. So we will put the fuel up like normal, like so. So it's going to be a dry race. Whee! I can hear you all shouting in agreement that it's a dry race, which is a bonus. So yeah, the intro's done and all the rest of it's done. So like, subscribe, comment. I think we've got 32 subscribers, so thanks to those that are subscribing and watching, whether it be 5 minutes or the full duration. It's much appreciated. So here we go, round 18. Need a good start. We get a really good start. A really good start. Oh no!
Full course caution. The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive delta.
Okay, there could be a number of people involved in that, but we have a safety car and we will be boxing. Bit of a different start to the race compared to most.
Okay, box, box, box. We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap.
Let's see if I can keep it on the track, Jeff. absolutely knackered at the front. I'll have to go back and watch to see whose fault that was. Potentially mine, as we still struggle to keep it on the track. Yeah, that's a very different start. Yeah, we cannot keep it on the track at this point. Nursing the car back to the pits. Are we guessing there'll be a few of us? How many can I see in the pits? It just seems like one. So 3 of us. Wouldn't be at all surprised if that's Magnussen.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Go now.
So it's Grosjean, and the pit crew have done a great bit of work there.
One more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
So, not the start we were looking for anyway. So for those that don't follow Formula 1, we now have to catch up to the pack and get ready for the restart. Try and keep it on the grey stuff. But I'm surprised it's taken all these episodes to have a bad, sort of a messy start. Yeah, but it just shows, you know, live racing, that's what you can get. I tend to only sort of do these on one take, so it's more real. So we've caught up to the back of the train.
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
So Sainz has got a 5-second penalty there. Maybe he was the chief causer of that accident, even though that's not a proper word I've just used there. Thank Billy Good for that one. The Good Chip Racing team manager. Trying to keep the brakes warm, keep the tyres warmed up as well. The pack are going very slow, slower than normal. And the racer in me just wants to send it down the inside there. But we won't. We'll probably get a penalty. For those that have watched Russia, let me know what you think. It'd be nice to see some comments in some of the videos. So are we coming in this lap?
Okay Let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
So we'll try take 2. It looks like we're going to bunch up here quite a lot. Okay. So we start again.
We're 3 laps over target on fuel. Let's start burning it off, please.
Let's see. Kevin Magnussen's out the race already.
Okay, clear.
So I think that is the first retirement of the race, I believe. I've not seen anything else. Stick it into Rich for now, see what happens. So we're sat in P19. So 9 more places to go really. This is where we'll be looking to do a lot of our overtaking. We're getting all sorts of wider there. Looks very close in front with these 3. Different kind of race for us, I think, than most. The hardest section on the track is probably this one. A lot of fast, sort of fast to medium speed corners. You mess up one of these sort of S's, and it really does compromise you badly for the rest of the first sector. Favourite corners on the track, this one. You can get it wrong though. It looks like we've got the pace of these 2 Williams. I'd like to clear them fairly soon, if possible. Run off there. So I think we're in a prime position here, hopefully, to get Latifi. We're going to try and outbrake him into this first corner here. We get the job done. That's P18.
The stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
You can see on the screen just how bumpy it is. So we lock up. You've got to be really careful in that bit there, because the sun direction change just throws you off course a little bit. Try not to get too wide there, because it will spin you around. Starting to get to grips with this track a bit more now, a bit more confident on the tyres and the brakes. If you get this track right, it is a really lovely track to drive on. It's just not one of my best. Say Spa for me is probably where it's at. Quite like Monza as well. We should get the DRS here, I think. same again. And that's definitely a bit more cleaner than the last one. So P17, and we're on the hunt for Mr. Science. He's nearly 3 seconds up the road. So we'll see what we're like in clean air. Already we've got the gap down by half a second.
Gap to car in front is 2.4 seconds.
Jack Aitken there looking in, I think 14th, so he's running in a good position for Jack. So we can push on. I am on different tyres compared to a lot of these runners, so that could come into play as well quite a bit. So obviously we're going to run longer in this first stint. So looks to be a bit of overtaking going on there. Could help us out a little bit by them slowing each other down. Oh, it's helped us out massively. 1.6 the gap. It looks like Science didn't get the job done there either, so happy days for us. That corner there, you cannot turn too sharp. Going a bit super aggressive there. Eyes bigger than the belly with the track. Probably have one more lap on the rich mix, and then we'll save the rest. We are in the DRS zone. Still can't remember if there's a DRS zone here. Don't think there is. Cars ahead locks up, and it's here, DRS zone's here. Problem is you can't really overtake into this first corner. Leclerc's in the pits. Has he had a problem? If so, that is brilliant for us.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
The fact there was a safety car as well means that obviously we're a little bit closer than what we would have been if we'd have raced another 3 laps on. Okay, we're looking to line up a move here on Science if we get close enough. The gap just wasn't there. Try and get it done into that corner that we've done all the overtaking in so far. McLaren's really quick in a straight line though, so it could be a bit more difficult. Giovinazzi's going defensive as well. Didn't really want our nose taken off then, as they both go in the pits. That's worked out really well for us, that. Get a DRS as well. just going to come out in front of Hamilton. But now's the time to get the hammer down.
The car behind you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car behind, running hards.
So it just shows how hard overtaking is. Lewis hasn't had a sniff just yet. Hoping that Jack comes in this lap, that will just free us up a little bit. There's nowhere really to overtake here, especially if you go as wide as that. I'm going to try and keep out of Jack's way if I can, so I just have a feeling that he might pit, depending on how close we are here. Might actually get the job done here. Very nice, Jack. And we get past. As I thought, he does go in the pits.
Jack is coming in for a stop.
So it'll be interesting to see how things play out. We do have to pit again. Don't know what's happening to these graphics. They are getting slightly pixelated. Apologise for that. Oh, I got it wrong again.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out. We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Okay, so another safety car. And we've managed to somehow bag a 10-second penalty. Which I can kind of understand. But apart from the actual penalty itself, going on the hard tyre, as we run extremely wide because we've got no wings again. Losing positions here doesn't really matter as such. I'm quite annoyed by that because he was the tiniest bit of wheel on the grass, which caused that, and then I may have wrecked Lewis's race because of crashing into him. We'll pit and we'll go on hard tyres.
Your lap times are falling off. We want you to pit in for repairs. Box, box, box.
Oh, we may be able to take one of our penalties now, actually. This would suit me very well. Oh, brilliant. Can we save them both? Can we save them both? Ah, bummer.
Go, go, go.
Okay, so we've only got a 5-second penalty to deal with. It's such a shame we couldn't get rid of both of them in one.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
So we've got a very tiny, minuscule chance of points, even with 2 crashes and 2 safety cars, which is quite funny. Both safety cars caused by yours truly. But hey, what's racing without a safety car? We're not going to have a tyre advantage over everyone either. on the hard tyre. Pretty sure Hamilton won't be my friend after I've potentially wrecked his championship. Sort of being so far into the championship. I think he was about 20 points behind. Obviously that's going to be a bit more now. Unless I've missed something with Bottas perhaps, or something, I don't know. But trying to see if I can see where Hamilton is. I'll be amazed if Hamilton didn't get any damage from that either. So quite unfortunate there, because I'd got myself into quite a good rhythm. It looks like one of the Mercs is in second. I can't see where the other one is. Can't see where Jack is either. Ah, there's Jack there. Jack's actually in front of the Mercedes of Hamilton, I'm guessing. Hamilton must be in around 15th.
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Yeah, sorry about that, Jeff. Are we coming in the pits this lap? Hope so, I'm keen to get racing again.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
So ask and you shall receive. So here we go, the second half of this Japanese Grand Prix. Tyres are still cold. Here we go. What can we do from here? Can't remember which part.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Will do, Jeff. We'll give it a bloody good go. I am going to try some moves into there, I think, in the future. Grosjean's going to be our first target. Ocon's trying to get past Latifi as well. And that's one down. Bit of dirt in the face as well. Cheers, Ocon. Try and get the toe off Ocon. He looks to be the faster car there. Try and do a Sheddy Irvine. Oh, we get a really good run out of there. Really good. Oh, nowhere to go though. Very fortunate not to bin it off then. Instead we're going to have a go down the inside here. We've bullied our way past. It's the only way that we can get some points, and that's been super aggressive where possible. Not willing to hang around, sort of languishing at the back, just driving pretty. Get that all sorts of wrong. 12 laps to go. Another 8 or so positions would be nice. Late on the brake. Took that lovely.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Purple sector showed that as well. A little bit wide. Managed to rescue it.
The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Okay. I think it was that bit of grass just on the right hand side there we hit last time. Right, can we get Ocon here? I'm going to leave it really late. Sorry, Russell. We do manage to get the position, but it was a very, wasn't the cleanest. I'm a man on a mission. So Russell's going to be next on my list. Going to have to go around the outside, I think. He's going to give me the squeeze. We get the job done as well. We'll cover off the inside just to make sure Russell doesn't get there. Okay. Okay, that backfired a little bit. I was caught in two minds and didn't really do either. So I've got that all to do again. I managed to get him. That was what I was intended to do in the last lap. For anyone that knows their motorsport, Eddie Irvine's first race, he managed to go from 8th to 4th, doing exactly that move. He overtook two people, including Senna, I think. So, bit of knowledge there for everyone. So 10 laps to go, 17th. Get all sorts of wide there. Gonna stick it in Rich. Tyres should last us to the end of the race quite easily. Here we go. It'd be brilliant if everyone has to stop again, but I really don't think that's going to be the case. Not when there's been two safety cars. Try and get Ocon into that. Oh no, we're not. Not driving like that, we're not. We're going to try and get Ocon into here, but we are going to be too far back. So we'll save that overtake hopefully for the back straight. Throttles are stuck again there for some clear reason. We are gaining on up on here. We are quite far back.
Yellow flag.
Oh, sorry, Ocon. That was so dirty. So dirty, but we got it. And Max is out the race now. Max Verstappen, from guessing the P3, is out the race. And there he is parked up. That's one less to overtake. We are in P15. There's 3 cars in front of us. One of them, of course, is our teammate Jack Aitken in 12th. Fair play to him. And we've got a sniff of a chance here with Science. That would be a no. Try and get him down the back straight like we did the last ones. Oh god. So a little bit of hope that we might get them. They are pulling away from me at this point though. I get the DR, oh no, everyone's got DRS, so that won't work. Hamilton's in the pits.
That's P14. You're in P14. The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
We've bullied our way past Science. That's probably one of the moves of the race, if not the year. I was quiet there because I went all concentrating on it all, but really happy with that. I was thinking in my head there, can I do this corner as well and make it the second best, but not this time. Jack Aitken's in 11th. This is a really good performance from Jack. I don't know why, but my throttle keeps sticking there, that's annoying. I'm going to be under pressure here from Science.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Okay, will do, Jeff. Do it on this straight. Jack's really impressing me here. 7 laps to go. Set Givo up for this. Oh, don't catch him up too soon, Dan. Sorry, Jack. Oh no. Thankfully, everyone just got away with that.
Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was very risky. We could have received a penalty.
Well, we have to, Jeff. It's the I'd have felt so bad if I'd have knocked Jack off him, like, completely. Chance to get Jiva away. On that corner. Okay, we'll try and do it properly this time. That would also be a no. Last couple of laps I just can't seem to get my braking point for there. Quite annoying. Try and have a go into that last part of the accelerator stuck again.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
He's going down slightly. I like to put it into lean for 1 lap. It changes the handling of the car quite a lot when you change mixes.
We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Squeaky throttle syndrome. Jack's actually pulling away from Giovanizzi now. It's such a launch out that corner when you take it right.
Increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
We're going to go for the shedder, as I call it. Not fast enough on that occasion. Check the tyre situation as well. I'd say 1. Overtaking at this track, as you've seen, is quite difficult to do. Might have been a different story if we'd have.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Insult to injury. as I was just saying about overtaking, that's given Jack the space he probably needs to finish 11th. I'll probably find the handling be absolutely horrible now, but it's my own fault really. Yeah, so it's just not that crisp sort of turning like you find without any damage. That's basically the difference. So you start losing a lot of time. So yeah, what do we make of this race? I'm sort of doing my analysis now. I think it'd be interesting to have a look at the lap times and the sort of fastest lap times to see where we were relevant to everyone else. I mean, I think if we'd have had a clean one, I think something like 7th or 8th could have been on the cards. Obviously we're going to get demoted because of our 5-second penalty as well. So it's not been the greatest of races. To have two safety cars, both of which were my fault, and still be running sort of P13 albeit with a penalty, just shows either the great luck that we've had in this race, or the, as we get it wrong there, you know, or the sort of where we could have been pace-wise, which is...
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Starting to get really ragged now.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Surprisingly, we're actually managing to hold on to these two. They're not absolutely running with my throttle's stuck again there. I'll have to look into that. 4 times it's stuck.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Come on, Jack, you've got 2 laps, or 1 more lap now after this set of corners. There's nothing I can do to help you, mate. Come on, you can do it.
This is your final lap of the race.
If you pass in, pass. Don't fancy knocking him off twice. We will overtake you again, mate. I'll try to. So Valtteri's won the race. And all I'm hoping for here is that Jack Aitken holds on. I'll be over the moon. Leclerc's in 16th. That's a bit of a Brucey bonus. So we haven't lost anything to him in the championship. That's every cloud and all that. But that's your lot.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Yes, Jack. Well done, mate.
That's a spectacular victory then, and with it, the championship is secure. It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, they played the...
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend.
Okay.
It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
So Nando Loris in third. It's Friday then. Albon second, that's alright. Topsy-turvy podium, that one. It is a Japanese Grand Prix, so anything usually there is some results thrown up at this one.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Right, so there we have it, folks. Not our greatest race from my perspective. We started 14th, caused 2 safety cars, and even after the second safety car, there was an outside chance of getting some points, but we had to overtake quickly, which we managed to get through about 4 or 5 cars quite easily, and then just got sort of stuck behind Giovinazzi and Jack, and then sort of we did crash towards the end of that into Giovinazzi, which meant we had not much downforce and sort of lost a couple of positions. Big shout out there to Jack Aitken, started 19th, finished 11th. Yes, there were safety cars, but a really good job there. And there we are in 17th. McLaren had the fastest lap of the race, but when you're 20th it doesn't matter. Max Verstappen with another DNF as well. So I did say we'd just have a look lap time wise compared to where we sort of would have been. Our fastest lap of 32.6, a 32.4 there, 32 flat. So yeah, I think we're possibly anywhere between sort of 7th and 9th without all that drama that had happened. So we'll have a look at the standings, the driver standings. Still in 6th, and it's getting fruity up top now. So Valtteri's extended his lead to 52 points with I think 4 races left, so he's looking in prime position now for the title in season 1. Interesting. Don't think I'm on Lewis Hamilton's Christmas card list. Max on his own in 3rd really, and then the 2 Ferraris, and then us. So we are 18 points behind the 2 Ferraris with a few races to go. My hope is to pick off one of them. If we finish in the top 5 in the championship, I'll be more than happy for season 1. Obviously with a car that's when I last looked, I think apart from the Williams, that's where our car's at performance wise. So we're really in certain races outperforming the car. We had them back-to-back wins, which has really helped. That there was 52 points of our 147. So yeah, I think 5th would be absolutely amazing. So hopefully we get somewhere close to that. The constructors, we're still 5th. Dropped back from the racing points, and we've got a 27-point cushion in front of the Renault. So next couple of races will sort of figure that out as to where people might finish. The closest sort of battle there, I would say, is the Ferrari and Red Bull. Ferraris are consistent, they're both sort of on the same points driver wise, and it seems that the Red Bull at the minute are having quite a few DNFs, especially Max, but then when he doesn't DNF he finishes in the top 3 every time. So interesting. So there we are, that was the Japanese Grand Prix. Hope you enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed that, even though we finished 17th. Like, subscribe, comment, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you for the next round. Okay, cheers and thanks for watching.